You're all invited to the Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon.
We'll tear your soul apart.
Drink some of this, Michael. Be one of us.
Death has come to your little town, Sheriff. You can either ignore it or you can help me to stop it.
Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon. I am one of your hosts. My name is Rob.
I'm Hunter.
I'm Brad.
What's up, gang? It's Will.
That's right. The crew has all assembled. And today we are going to discuss a new year in horror. We're going to talk about the upcoming movies, stuff we're excited about seeing, stuff we think you guys should keep on your radar. Yeah, that's basically what it is. So I guess we can get down to it real quick. Since we're talking about a new year in horror, I wanted to talk about some of the past triumphs of horror in years, the triumphs of horror films in years past. So I'm gonna give you guys a year and a hint, and you tell me the horror movie. These are all horror movies that won Oscars.
Oh, I love this.
Okay, the first one, 1973. Do we have any guesses just off of that? And who wants a hint?
Deliverance.
Nope. Good guess, though.
Did Misery? No, that wasn't the 70s.
That was 80s, I think.
That was 80s.
80s or 90s.
Okay, no points.
Yeah. No, I'm not ready for a guess yet. Jaws?
Is that your guess?
Yeah, I'm guessing Jaws.
That's a great guess, but that's not it.
Damn, that was a good guess.
Do we want a hint?
73.
1973 won an Oscar. Yeah, give us a hint.
That's
Okay, hint. Pea soup.
Oh, The Exorcist.
Ah. Yeah.
I was like, that's before Alien.
Yes, that is The Exorcist, starring that one bitch and that other guy.
You know, to me, in my head, when I think of The Exorcist, I think of that as an 80s movie, and I have no idea why that is.
I do too.
Yeah.
I lump a lot of horror in 80s because of how just prevalent it was then.
Mm-hmm. But I think it was 73 even.
The 70s was definitely the Kickstarter, and the 80s was on steroids.
Yes. Yeah.
Horror was to the 80s what Jean-Claude Van Damme was to the 90s.
And then the 60s was this weird time where, like, we were experimenting with everything in film, like, and experimenting with everything else. But
I was about to say that's probably because they were experimenting with it.
When did remember when I was talking about the Legion of Decency? I completely forgot all that stuff. When did that finally disappear? It was in the 60s, right?
It was in the early 60s, you said. I'm pretty sure.
It was in the 60s. So then by 73, filmmakers are rearing and gearing to kind of cover that territory that was off limits while the Legion of Decency
no doubt.
was kicking around. That
And
makes sense.
even early 70s with like Clockwork Orange, I would say that's pretty experimental.
No doubt. No doubt, dude. Brad, have y'all read that? Clockwork.
I have not read it.
I
loved it. Oh, it's one of those I just like rip through in a day.
I am very bad about going back to classics.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new
I feel you.
and recent. I made the mistake one time of reading Moby Dick.
The last episode we talked about Moby Dick.
Do we?
Yeah.
We did. I think we talked about this. Might be the third in a row it's gotten brought up as being a horrible book.
Call me
He
Ishmael.
read Moby Dick, and he will never be fooled again.
Oh, well, no more classics for this guy.
I feel like somebody really upset you with that.
I think I had very high hopes.
Because it sounds so
was just
rad.
I will say that in the last episode where we talked about it being a cosmic horror, never struck my brain, but it hasn't left it since.
Yeah, classics of literature like that. There's something. I think there's a time in your life when you start getting into like the idea of intellectualism and stuff, where you want to go
Yeah.
back and read it, and then when you get older, it's just like I don't have time for that.
No.
Yeah, there's better stuff.
Let's read something cool.
Right. I have fully formulated opinions and thoughts, and I don't need to. I want my reading to be fun.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
don't need 2 chapters on the use of whale
Yeah,
blubber.
I don't need the formative shit. I'm formed.
and I'm shit. Yeah.
I'm shit. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny. I had a similar thing when I was in like the 3rd grade. I started reading Jules Verne books,
Oh yeah.
and I tore through them all because it was like brand. And I've tried to like go back since I've been an adult and read it again, and it's unbearable.
I tried to read Jules Verne as an adult, and I was like, I think I'd rather wear sandpaper underwear. Like, no, thank
Yeah,
you.
it was
All right.
terrible.
Let's see. 1975.
Okay.
It won for original score, sound, and film editing.
That I'm going to say Jaws.
That is Jaws.
Okay, it was it's the sound editing because that was at its time. Yeah.
Okay. Good one, guys. 1979.
That's Alien. isn't it?
Yeah. Alien.
You said 79, and I'm
You
like,
said 79, and I immediately went to Alien.
because I mean
That's Alien.
one of my Mount Rushmores.
It's to me, it's a perfect front to back film.
yeah, absolutely.
That's good.
Absolutely.
Not a wasted
Yeah.
shot.
And I'd say the sequel as well, the second one. I think
We've
both
had some heated talks about Alien
Oh, yeah.
2 being as good as or better
Yeah.
than.
You know,
It's what you prefer, I think. Like, it's all just. You could make an argument for either one to me on any given day.
I'm perfectly okay with the answer of there's no wrong
Yeah.
answer. I prefer the first
too.
one, but yeah.
I 100% get preferring the second one.
I think I prefer the second one.
I mean, it's.
They're both 10 out of 10s.
Fair.
I mean,
yeah,
All
they
right.
are.
1986.
86.
Is that Misery?
One for sound editing and visual effects.
No.
Sound editing, visual effects, good 80s horror movies. Good 80s horror.
For sound editing and what?
Visual effects.
Ooh. The Thing?
Yeah, no, that's 82.
Not the thing.
What's a
I'll
hint?
give you a hint. Same monster, bigger guns, and a pissed off space mom.
Aliens
It's
2?
aliens.
I'm
Alien
still-
too, aliens.
That's fucking
That's-
funny.
You're like 79. I'm like, Alien.
I know.
That was
Yeah,
funny. That was funny.
Which
That
one
he
do you
didn't even,
prefer, Bradley?
No, I
he
do
didn't even
prefer the
get
second one.
79 out of his mouth, and you said aliens.
Said aliens.
Alien. And aliens, we couldn't figure it out.
That's so funny.
Wow.
All right.
I mean, I do give unreliable reviews. So,
I love a shameless plug.
yeah.
1991. One for best picture, best director, best actor, best actress, and best screenplay.
Oh, my gosh.
So I would have said Misery, but Misery's 90, I think.
1991.
What came out?
All
Was it a
that.
vampire? It sounds like a vampire movie.
That's a good guess.
Oh, is it Bram Stoker's Dracula?
That's a very good guess. It's not.
There were a bunch in the 90s. That's why.
Right. The 90s is where they had those, like, hit them out of the park. Fucking.
All right, so what categories did it win?
Best Picture, Best Director,
Best Picture. So
Best Actor, Best
It
Actor.
won in 1990.
Oh, Silence
There
of the
you
Lambs.
go.
That's
right.
it. That's
Yeah.
a good one. That was great.
I almost said
That's
Misery,
not one-
but we
that's
said
not one that comes to mind when I think horror a lot.
Me neither.
I generally think
It's
thriller,
much
you know
more
what I mean?
but
but
it
it
is
is horror.
categorized as a horror.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah,
Yeah, he's a fucking cannibal.
Yeah.
yeah, it's scary.
Buffalo Bill ain't anything to fuck with.
Exactly, brother.
It just makes me think of Joe Dirt.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Joe Dirt ruined that.
It absolutely ruined it. It puts the lotion in the basket.
Okay, man.
It puts the lotion on its skin, or it gets the hose again.
You said that.
What did you say? He said, "Hey man, we had a deal." He hands down the Auto Traders.
Hey man, we had a deal.
All right, 1992. Won for costume design, sound editing, and makeup.
Bram Stoker's
That's
Dracula.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Yeah.
Bram Stoker's Dracula.
Okay. I knew it was early 90s.
All right,
It was costume design that nailed that one for me.
2010.
Didn't
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, no. I was going to say, didn't one of the American Werewolf movies win or get nominated?
Ooh. Let's double check that. You might be right, man.
I want to say one of them either won.
It's not Paris.
It's got to be
Yeah.
London.
I think you're right, dude.
We can check in a minute. Did you say 2010?
It won the first Oscar for makeup in 82.
Oh, okay, nice.
Didn't I say 82? What did it have? No? Okay, we skipped right over 82. All right.
83 was Aliens.
What were some of our favorite movies from 2025?
Ooh. I will say my favorite was probably Bring Her Back.
Fact. 100%.
Bring Her Back was so good. And
I've not actually seen that yet, but I keep hearing.
I went into it blind. I think I saw an article about it being like a slept-on horror film, and I immediately went and watched it that weekend at the house. And I immediately text Suge. I was like, dude. And he's like, oh, yeah, man.
It's gnarly.
Yeah, that is one of those movies. So I wish I might have to do a list of movies I wish I could have seen.
Yeah.
Because that's one that I started, but then just did not have time to finish it with everything going on.
Mm-hmm.
So some of these I'm just going to be listening for reviews on. But it seemed really good. I heard great things.
Dude, it's unlike. It's a story you've never seen before, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll say that. It's very original, and it's very unique.
And very dark.
And I've seen probably the first quarter of it, maybe the first half of it. And it's like, I love the setup. Like,
So you've gotten to where because the setup happens pretty early on, and then it just goes off the fucking rails.
yeah, I've seen the family they're with start getting
Okay.
weird.
Okay. Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
That movie was great.
Yeah. And I like hearing about that. I went and I started looking back at that director's other stuff, and they have another movie that came out a couple years ago, right? What was that called?
Oh, that was called Talk to Me.
Yeah, the one with the hand.
Yeah.
And dude,
Yeah.
Talk to Me, I thought was gonna be like, because it's about like a party game, right?
Yeah.
And so I watched it, and going into it, I fully thought it was gonna be some like Hulu, Blumhouse, fucking
Yeah.
Right.
trash
That's what I
shit.
thought.
It was so good.
Yeah, it's
I've heard good things about Talking.
It was so good.
What's that director's name?
I don't. They're Australian. I know that.
let me check.
Let's see.
It's two brothers, Danny and Michael Filippo.
Nice.
Okay.
I don't know how to pronounce it. It's definitely foreign.
Yeah.
The
keep an eye on
Yeah,
them,
dude.
man.
Yeah, man. Which I'm going to talk about somebody to keep on later, but
Nice.
somebody I got on my radar.
Yeah.
Two that I watched a lot of horror this year. A lot of it was me going back to the well and seeing a lot of older things. And when I say older, could be from 2 years ago or a year ago. But new horror, I think two of the ones that really stood out to me was Weapons.
Yes.
I absolutely love that movie.
Right.
I can't talk enough about the symbolism in it for
Right.
addiction. I think that the way that it's chopped up and how
I agree.
it's somebody's story, and then where you get to, you kind of go back a little bit and start the next person's story and get up to it, and it's sort of jagged through everything. I laughed so hard at those little children running after her, like it.
Right.
It was poised to be like, I remember reading some reviews and people were like, it's a horror comedy, and I would hardly call it a horror comedy.
No.
I would say that it is a horror that had a couple really fucking funny moments.
Yeah, talking about that, I heard y'all on one of y'all's prior episodes. Y'all talked about Weapons and Krager's, and y'all talked about
Yeah,
Barbarian,
right.
and both of them had. I went back and I looked at it, and I did not realize until I listened to that episode and looked at it myself, and actually found a picture of Krager's.
Yeah,
Did y'all know he was one of the whitest kids
Oh,
you
yeah.
know?
yeah,
No, I didn't know
yeah.
that.
Yeah, I had no
Oh,
idea.
yeah, dude.
Dude, that's awesome.
And
So-
he made Miss March.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think we talked about it, but that the Wise Kids, the guy who died, and his death was an overdose. If I'm remembering correctly, I think that his death was sort of what inspired Weapons.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So I don't think Krager's had addiction problems, from what I understand, but it was that death that sort of, the grief about it was what drove Weapons.
He died in a surfing accident.
Maybe I'm wrong then. There's some addiction in his life that led to
I believe
that.
you.
I mean, if he died surfing, he overdosed on water.
There you go.
Well, I mean, unless that's fucking Jesus
God damn
Christ.
it, Brad. God damn it.
My bad.
Oh.
Um,
Right, but Krager's like Barbarian too. It builds this tension, and then there's a visual or something that just like there's a point in his films where he gets you to where he wants you to be, and then he's like, it's not that bad, and he like cuts through the tension, and it's actually, because if Weapons had stayed with that same tone throughout the entire film, I would have felt awful when that movie ended. You know what I mean?
You wouldn't have been able to enjoy that ending.
No, like if the feeling that I had before those kids started chasing the old lady through the neighborhood with the people mowing their lawn and all that kind of thing had lasted,
Yeah.
I would not
Yeah.
have had a fond memory of. I would have thought it was a great movie, but
Right.
so I did just check myself. So Trevor Moore did die in that surfing accident, but he was heavily intoxicated.
Oh. That makes sense.
Yeah, I thought there was something there. I've also read, and I don't know, I've not really. I know that Krager's has kind of been ambiguous on purpose, which a lot of people are that way, and I love that. But that it could also kind of be an allegory for like school shootings, that like the kids are the weapons.
Yeah.
But there are some really deep, and I mean, we talked about this with Barbarian, that like I think Shug, you and I had two very deep interpretations of
They were
Barbarian
very different.
that were both could very much
Yeah.
work and were very different.
Very, very different.
Yeah. So another one I had was Sinners.
I knew that
just-
was the other one.
yeah.
You knew it was going to come. It's great.
I mean, Sinners
Absolutely
was
loved it.
Sinners was awesome.
Yeah.
I do have another, and it's just because it's one of my favorite franchises. But 28 Years Later was phenomenal.
It was so good. And I'll say it again, I don't know what people are talking about with the tone change. It all felt like the same film to me.
It was great.
That's another one that I started but could not finish just because we didn't have the time.
Well, you got to finish because the sequel comes out in like 3
Man,
weeks.
And I'm so ready for it, dude.
Yeah.
That movie's so that okay, so not the ending, but the resolution of that movie is so beautiful. Is so truly
Yes.
beautiful and touching.
And I think that's what one of the things people hate about it is if you're not a fan of that franchise for what it is, you're missing the point of why they're making those movies.
Yes.
Like, it is a horror film with the human element
Yes. Human stories.
that backs the story. And that is what all the 28 years and weeks, that's what they are.
100%.
I mean, they're great.
They are so good.
And
I think I need to do a rewatch starting with Days.
I mean,
dude,
Alex
it's worth it.
Alex
Yeah.
Garland and Danny Boyle are fantastic.
Yeah. Danny Boyle is one of my favorite directors ever.
And Alex
yeah.
Garland's one of the best cinematographers.
Fact.
Agreed. I've got one that I haven't seen that I know, Shug, that you have, so I'd love for you to talk
what's
about
up?
it. Good Boy.
Oh, I watched it.
Oh, maybe it was you, Brad. I thought you did, Shug.
I haven't seen
So,
Good
Brad.
Boy.
Okay, Brad,
Yeah,
talk to me.
So Good Boy was, for what it is, it's really good. It's not. It doesn't like redefine the genre, or it doesn't like. It's not going to win awards or anything like that, but
Sure.
it's a pretty cool concept because it's something you've never seen before, and it's from the dog's perspective, watching horror that is haunting its owner. And what's cool about it is the protagonist, or not protagonist, the antagonist of the film is cancer. And the dog is seeing cancer in a supernatural element haunting his owner. So it's
That's
really
okay.
cool.
Fucking wild. I love.
crazy.
Okay,
That is wild. See, I didn't know that aspect of because I think I wanted to watch that very, very badly when I heard about it. And then I was trying to get Nadia to watch it, and we watched the trailer, and I just could not stand to see a dog.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It was that kind of thing.
Hey, here's what I do on most dog movies. I just go ahead and Google, does the dog die? And if it doesn't, I
Okay.
watch. Except for that one I talked to y'all about the other day in group
Yeah.
chat, the White God. Boy, there is some dog violence, but
Okay.
it's a great movie. But no, Good Boy is great. There were some stinkers this year too.
Yeah. Did anybody see The Conjuring
Until-
Last Rites?
I did not.
I'm not a fan of that series.
Yeah.
It is newsflash or hot take. More of the same bullshit.
I don't know that that's a hot
Yeah.
take. I mean,
No.
I know that like we've got a friend Emilio who loves that franchise and speaks very fondly
Emilio
about that franchise.
notoriously loves terrible movies.
Like
And
cats.
also, Emilio
The
is
best.
not to make it that, but he's a Hispanic Catholic.
Yeah.
You know what
Fair
I mean?
enough.
He's gonna love exorcism.
It's
stuff.
ingrained in it.
That's fair. That's fair.
It's-
Yeah.
So what were
Yeah.
some stinkers, Bradley?
Until Dawn was pretty bad. The game was great.
game's
The movie was like a reimagining of it, and it was just like that. Your typical teenagers do stupid things, get in stupid situations, and I don't know. It all felt cheap, like a cheap knockoff of like Cabin in the Woods, rather than
Yeah.
the source material.
That sucks.
I'll tell you one that I've heard stinks, but I haven't seen yet, so I don't have an actual opinion. And I heard Him was not that good.
yeah.
I heard it was a big letdown.
I've heard that as well. I haven't seen it either.
Because I saw the trailers for it, and in the trailer, it'll flash across the screen like produced by Jordan Peele or something. but it comes
It's-
across there real quickly, and it's like they're trying to coast in on, and it's not. If you go in expecting it to be a Jordan Peele level effort, it is not that.
no.
Yeah, they tricked everybody.
It's my understanding that it is a sort of allegory of what like athletes. It's almost like selling your soul to the devil in order to be the next
Gotcha.
him. Like I'm going to be
Yeah.
him.
Right.
And I think that it's that kind of like what will an athlete do, and then it's got that kind of horror psychological thriller. But to me, the concept was really interesting.
I thought it was going to be great.
But even thinking about the concept, my brain would often be like, "There's no way they execute this well." Like,
Yeah.
I can see, I can almost tell you without watching the movie what I anticipate it's going to happen, and then it falls. Also, just to be brutally honest with you, I will struggle with almost anything that Julia Fox is in.
Yeah, fair enough. But I love
Miss
Marlon Wayans.
Uncut
I
Jams.
love Marlon Wayans in everything, though.
I do too. I love Marlon Wayans. Speak of the devil, he's coming to Springfield to do stand up
That'll
in a
be
few
fun.
months.
Oh yeah.
Another one I haven't seen that I'm actually looking forward to is Together.
I
I
wanted
wanted to
to
see
see that so
Together
bad.
as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
same.
think they're great together. So
Yeah.
Suge, I'm shocked that as a body horror fan that you haven't.
Me too. It's one of those that just fell off my radar. I just got busy and didn't get to it. But it's
Yeah.
definitely one of those that is right up my alley.
Another one that I'm kind of interested that I think is maybe a dark comedy or horror comedy is The Death of a Unicorn.
Oh yeah.
That's on my list because I haven't seen that many. Watched it. That's an A24, right?
I think
Yep,
so.
it is.
Okay. So here's the thing: if you go in expecting it to be an A24 horror movie,
Yep.
it's kind of its own standalone. It's not tonally like the rest of it. I thought it was good. Didn't knock me off my
Okay.
feet, but it's a fun watch.
Okay.
It's kind of a silly premise, fun watch,
Okay.
horror elements to
Nice.
it, kind of. But I liked it. Yeah, good acting all around.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll give that.
Yeah.
I'll
check
give
it
that
out.
one a watch. That's one of that sounds like a really nice Sunday afternoon movie.
Yeah, absolutely. One that I have not seen many people talking about, but it's another A24. This one had John Malkovich. It had Ayo Edebiri from The Bear.
Opus.
Far from a perfect movie, but I love watching John Malkovich do what he wants to do.
I've heard that it was kind of a stinker, but that he put on a fucking
Yes.
clinic.
It's one of those kind of things.
anytime you give John Malkovich free reign to do what he wants, it's gold.
Yeah, and John Malkovich, the role, he's like he plays this eccentric,
Like a
like
pop star,
huge
right?
pop star that has taken a hiatus for like 20 years. He was a huge pop star in the 80s, like big in the club scene and all that kind of thing. And he's taken a hiatus and he hadn't released an album for like 20 years. And then out of nowhere, he invites all these music journalists to his like compound that he's been kind of hiding out in to get ready so they can like write stories for this new release, his first album in like a couple decades. And it's just the shitstorm ensues, and it turns out he's got like this kind of cult thing that has started, and it's good. So it's a pop star who's out for vengeance.
And it is
That kind of thing.
John Malkovich full tilt fucking Malkovich.
I'm in it for that alone.
It's worth it just for that.
I also I really like the main protagonist Ao.
She's great.
Io. Yeah, she's fantastic. I mean, a big fan of the Bear, but she's fantastic. Fantastic actress, and she's got a huge range. I think she does comedy well. I think she does drama well. So definitely excited to see that.
Absolutely. Also this year, Frankenstein.
Have not seen it.
I enjoyed the piss out of it.
I haven't seen it yet either.
Yeah.
it's it's a it's a pretty classic Frankenstein story, but with, of course, a Guillermo kind of twist on it. And it is kind of more in the lane of his like Crimson Peaks type stuff. But I really enjoyed it. I thought it was great.
Yeah, gotcha. It was a
We've
big
talked
year for
about-
horror.
Do what?
It was a big year for horror.
Yeah, well, we talked about this an episode or two ago. We talked about how we felt like recently horror is dominating Hollywood.
Yeah.
And man, when I was looking at this upcoming year, I don't see it changing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. Real quick, or do you have another one, Petrus?
I do. I'm going to name one that's a little bit of a cheat here because it came out at the end of 24, but it got all of its rage in 25, and it's when I saw it. It's Nosferatu.
My next question was gonna be, what was our favorite of 2025 that we saw?
Okay.
Mine might be Nosferatu.
Oof. There was so much good
There
horror.
was really great shit. No, mine is fuck. I saw When Evil Lurks this year. I saw The Substance this year.
Oh, yeah. I did see The Substance this year.
That was awesome.
When Evil Lurks, I saw when it came out, and just, man, what a movie.
Yeah.
You know, this year, earlier in the year, I saw Hereditary
There you go.
for the first time, and so I think I've got to go with Hereditary. That was just unlike something
Yeah, dude.
I've ever seen
Sticks
before.
with you.
It really does. It was one of those that, like, I had to Google it afterwards to just kind of, I knew
Right.
something was there, and a lot of his movies are that
Yeah.
way.
He needs to get back to horror.
For sure.
Yeah.
His newest stuff is good. It's really good. But his horror is better.
He's a master, man.
He is. He's fantastic.
Yeah. But I mean, like his horror movie. I mean, back to back bangers.
Yeah.
Now, I have not seen Beau is Afraid. That's the only one I
Oh, that's hard for me to watch, man. I haven't.
Beau is Afraid is. It'll work your fucking nerves.
From the
I
very start, and that's why I can't make it through it.
It'll work your
He
nerves.
does that with
I
most
can't
of his
make
movies, though.
This is okay.
It's another level. Man.
Okay.
It's
Imagine
Interesting.
a movie. Okay, imagine Ari Aster making a movie trying to work your nerves and then hired Joaquin fucking Phoenix to do it.
That's what I was about to say, because if anybody could do it, it would be
Exactly.
him.
Hey, he does it in
Carry the movie without it.
Eddington.
He works your nerves in Eddington.
Yes, dude.
For what it's worth, he works my nerves in the Joker. I mean, like,
Yeah,
yeah.
you know,
no doubt.
I mean, it just shows you how great of an actor he is.
It is. He's so good.
I think my favorite of the year has to be Sinners.
Yeah.
You know,
God,
if
it's
I'm being honest with you, it's a fantastic film.
It
And,
was
you know,
most-
I'm going to walk back Hereditary because I think that while Hereditary is obviously a better film, I had so much fun
With Sinners.
with Sinners.
Yeah.
And that's what I was saying. Like, Sinners was the most fun for me, but Bring Her Back, and oh man, like 28 years later, like they're both like just right there together and just fantastic.
Yeah,
horror
dude,
films.
that's the thing. Okay, so
You could subgenre it all day.
I did see some really great ones, man, but honestly, the best one, dude,
Evil Lurks.
the best one was, dude, I think the best one was 28 Years Later.
It was the most complete.
I think so,
film
dude.
for me.
It's a complete experience. It touches all emotions, and I'm serious. Maybe I'm a fucking freak, but the end of that movie was just one of the most beautiful, touching things I've ever seen.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And when I was telling somebody about it who didn't like it, I was like, that movie was touching as hell.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, it was boring. I'm like, why?
I don't know how you could think it was boring.
And they said, well, why? Or I was like, why? And they're like, nothing happens in the second half. I'm like, nothing horrific? Or, you know.
Yeah, I mean, if you're in it for a zombie movie,
Yeah. So
if
like,
you're looking at...
and that's where I keep getting from people. It's like, that's what it was. You went for zombies and you were let down.
Yeah, but it's called 28 years later. After 28 years of zombies, you're going to have other problems too.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Yeah, humanity is gonna humanity again.
Dude, if you can't connect with that story, like I don't know what to do for you. I'll be honest with you. I don't know what to do for you.
I love it. Can't wait for the sequel. I will be watching it in theaters probably opening weekend.
Can't wait to hear what
So.
you boys think of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to finish. I'll have to go back because that's one that I loved what I saw of it. I just did not have the time to finish it.
The kid in it is fantastic.
Amazing.
Yeah, I've heard that.
So I will make sure to go back and watch that one and finish it before Bone Temple comes out. 'Cause
Okay.
I'm super pumped for that.
I got one last thing before we go to 26. Not a horror film, but it's Stephen King. I watched The Long Walk yesterday, and I actually really dug it.
Really?
I really liked it.
Okay.
Because you didn't, right, Shug?
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, okay. I thought you had.
I
Okay.
liked it. For a movie with just dudes walking for an hour and 50 minutes, like it held my attention the entire time. Like has great conversations going with it, and some pretty horrific stuff. You know that
Also, who doesn't love Mark Hamill?
Mark Hamill is.
Yeah.
He's
Big
kind of. I
love.
will say like. He's Mark Hamill in it. It's not. He doesn't do anything extra or anything like that. They really did a good job of not making him the main focus of the movie.
Oh, good. Okay.
Good.
Really cool.
But it's good. Y'all should check it out.
Very cool.
And what's interesting about that is like it's a built-in because all they're doing is walking, I guess, right?
Yeah. So they have to stay above a certain mile per hour, and they have a little walker that shows. And once they do it, they get a warning, and then that warning does not reset for another hour of walking. If they get another warning, then it's 2 hours, and then three. Three's your limit. After 3 warnings, you get shot.
I got you. So the story comes from what kind of person is willing to put themselves in that situation.
So that is, think of this as a Great Depression era, but it's kind of dystopian like because
Right,
it's insinuating post-war,
Okay.
and it's definitely like back in the day. It makes you feel like it's post-World War One.
Interesting.
But it doesn't talk about what war, and the entire country is starving. So like everybody's desperate, but there is a big talk in the movie about we volunteered, but were we actually Is everybody like they think that they're actually pulling anybody, almost like a draft,
Oh, interesting.
and they want you to think that it's your decision.
Oh, that's crazy.
So it was pretty cool. I dug it for a Stephen King novella. I think it was a novella. It was pretty cool.
And good commentary.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Did anybody see the new Final Destination? I forgot that came out this year.
not good.
Okay.
Not for me. I mean, I didn't see it, but the Final Destination.
That was my
movies
review.
never have been.
Fair enough, brother.
I'll take it, buddy. I'll take it.
So, real quick, I guess talking about 2026, do we want to try to hit some tones or
I have some wrote down.
let's do it? I want to know what's on your radar so I can write it down real quick.
Well, okay, so
I've been on a spree of Barnes and Noble lately. Hold on, let me get my stamp.
The tones of darkness.
I have 3 that I wrote, although there's quite a bit. Now, 2 are authors that I've read, like, multiple of their books, and I dig what they do.
Okay.
And one is called Nowhere Burning That is by Catriona Ward. Have you ever read Catriona Ward, Chug?
What has she done?
She did like House on Needless Street, which was a very psychological horror on a child that's been abducted. It's super messed up, but it has a really weird twist. Everything she does has a psychological twist in it.
Okay.
And this one is, the synopsis is, they're comparing it to like Yellow Jackets, which I know you love.
Dude.
Oh, I love Yellow Jackets.
It's about this like refuge for lost children. And it made me think, like when it talks about this refuge, it says an infamous movie star's ranch. So it kind of made me think already of, like Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. But it's the siblings, they go to this ranch, they're staying there. It's rumored that the ranch is now home to like a group of feral children. So a place where adults can't enter, and it says the Nowhere kids are fierce in defending their turf and their clan. So it's very Yellow Jacket vibes.
Sounds, very Yellow Jacket, very Lord of the Flies.
Yeah, and I'm a big fan of her, so like she's kind of an auto read for me.
Nice.
So I'll definitely read that one. Another one is C.J. Leeds' new book, the author of May Fly.
Oh, there's a new one?
Yeah, she has a new book coming out called Headlights. I think I have it pulled up right here. So
she's going to be a go-to from now on.
She's pretty great. Special Agent Daniel Stansfield, he's ready for a change, burnt out. It's his last day with the FBI, but before he can turn his badge in, he's summoned back to Denver, the city he ran from, with a message that it's happening again. So, like, the synopsis is, like, these innocent people are waking up on the side of the highway with no memory of how they got there, wearing the skins of victims, wearing the skin of victims that they've never met. And they each share one haunting detail: is a strand of a stranger's hair is tied around their tongue.
Whoa.
Holy shit.
That's the synopsis, and I'm like, dude, I'm already in. One, it's C.J. Lead, Mayfly, and American Rapture were both great. So,
dude,
I'm gonna be checking that out. And then I got one more, a book, and I actually just saw this one today when I was looking up a list. It's called Crawl Space.
Ooh.
By Adam Christopher. So it's a sci-fi horror where this woman and her team from this corporation, they're in the final preparations of altering the course of human, like the first faster than light test that's going to open up the expanse of the universe. But their journey between dimensions is one they've not trained for. Strange voices in corridors, long lost faces, strange symbols. Pretty much it compares it to like Event Horizon, so I'm in.
Yeah, 100%.
Like when you start messing with like the speed of light and altered, realities, like I'm in.
Yeah. Physics turned on its head.
Yeah, so it looks cool. It sounds right up my alley because I love sci-fi horror. So I'm in. I'm looking forward to that.
I just wrote down everything you told us.
Anybody else got some?
So, I have talked about the Suicide Motor Club already, but I finished that one. Fantastic. Anything Christopher Buehlman does is awesome. Love that one. It can be a quick read if you like vampires, if you like fast cars, if you like people hunting vampires. It's a great one for you. One that I'd picked up a couple days ago and I could not put it down is Cult X. It's hard to call it a horror movie necessarily. It is a Japanese author, Fuminori Nakamura, translated by somebody named Keilau Aomori, right? But it is inspired by I think it was the 1992 or 94 sarin gas attacks in a Tokyo subway.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
wow. That was, fuck. I used to know the name of that cult.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, turns out what's wild about Japan is because there's like Shintoism and Buddhism, they don't necessarily like exclude or prevent or prohibit their members from like worshiping other religions or things like that. There are just tons and tons of cults, and some are even considered new religions in Japan. Like anywhere from like 15% of people in Japan belong to either a new religion is just what you call a cult after it gets its paperwork.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's like
Wow.
so. It is. This book is incredible. It is like. It's almost not horror. It's almost more like philosophical writing, kind of like Nausea or The Stranger or that kind of a
Nice.
writing. But it's about. It starts with a guy who had lived a lonely, isolated life, and he met a girl who he saw casually for a month or two, and she up and disappears. And he hires a private investigator, one of his friends, to go find her. And she is located. He tracks her down, and it turns out she's a member of a cult. So this guy gets kind of sucked into this world or this rivalry between these two competing cults. And there's like an old cult leader who's giving teachings and a peaceful kind of guy, and then he gets sucked into this other cult who uses like sex to brainwash its cult members. And it's just a wild time. It is about how it's great. It's just kind of a philosophical meditation on how suffering comes from people trying to control outcomes they have no control over.
Oh God.
And how even after an outcome has happened, they will compete against each other to control the narrative of what that
Yep.
means.
Oh my God.
Even though it's it's about that. It's fantastic. I loved it.
That sounds.
There's some horror to it, but it's mostly philosophical.
I mean, it sounds awesome.
Yeah,
though.
that sounds great.
It's
dude.
great. Yeah. Best one I've read in a while. And then I kind of went on a spray. Robert, you got me a Barnes & Noble gift
Yeah.
card. So I've kind of been on a Barnes & Noble spree since Christmas. I finished that one a couple of days ago. I started reading this one, Coffin Moon by Keith Rawson.
I read it last week, man.
Another vampire tale. I'm super excited about it. I love it so far.
It's really
I started
good.
it this last night. I'm going to try to finish it in the next couple of days.
Yeah,
Love it
it's
so far.
about what? Right at 300, probably. It's not too long.
Yeah, right.
Awesome.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
It's
Yeah, it's a quick read.
really good. How far into it are you?
I'm page 30.
Oh, okay.
Not very far. I was tired last night when I went to bed, so I read some then, and then today I didn't have too much time to read, getting ready for
You'll dig it. It's
podcast.
good, man.
Yeah. There's a new emerging kind of genre that's picking up called trans horror.
Oh.
So I picked up this one, You Weren't Meant to Be Human, by Andrew Joseph White. It's about a trans man who is a part of, I guess, a cult of alien worshippers who ends up pregnant with some kind of like festering mass of aliens.
Oh,
Holy
gosh.
shit, dude!
Yeah.
That sounds.
So it's body horror.
I just got.
You know,
So
that is a
excited.
very fast-growing genre.
Yeah.
You should check out Chuck Tingle. He does a lot of
Yeah.
queer horror, and his stuff's pretty cool. Like, they're really fun for the most part. That one sounds a little more heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But-
This is described as Alien meets Midsummer.
Oh,
Oh,
Oh shit.
I just got hard.
Yeah.
Oh God. I mean, T. Kingfisher also does a lot of queer horror. I mean, like that's
Yeah.
pretty much their whole thing, and
yeah.
and they're they are great. I love it.
T. Kingfisher also has a new book coming out next year
Yep.
as well. I can't remember the name of it. I almost put it on my list, but
Kingfisher
Uh-huh.
rips.
yeah, T. Kingfisher's awesome.
Another one I picked up, I only got a couple more. It was called The Militia House by John Melis. It's about soldiers, U.S. soldiers in Afghanistan in 2010. They end up going to check out this old Soviet era like war base that's supposed to be haunted, and they end up taking something back with them. After they leave the house, that follows them throughout the rest of their time in Afghanistan,
shit.
which I'm super
Whoa.
pumped about.
That sounds good.
And then to to try to lighten the mood a little bit, I picked up Meddling Kids. I think I heard
Yep.
somebody talk about Edgar
Yep.
Cantero. That's just a fun one, hopefully.
That
I
is
think it's
fun.
probably
It
more
is.
serious.
Is
than
that
it
is
was.
that like a Scooby Doo kind of?
It is.
Nice.
That's
it
like
is.
Scooby Doo 20 years later
Dude, I
kind
love
of situation.
horror books with kids as the protagonist. Like,
Fact.
it's so,
Well,
it's,
I think Meddling Kids is like them later, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay.
It is.
Okay.
It is.
Oh, so this is like mystery team.
This is like what if the Scooby Doo and the gang were traumatized by their childhood,
So did
and
y'all
then
ever
they meet
y'all
up
ever
20 years later?
God.
did y'all ever
So
see that like
suicide
fan
pact.
made? And I say fan made, but like there was like a dark Power Rangers short that was on YouTube that was like, what if the Power Rangers grew up? And it had James Vanderbeek as like Tommy, and it's like him killing all the other Power Rangers.
was that
That's so
not
funny.
what Umbrella Academy is? You know, like it's modern day superheroes and they're traumatized.
Yeah,
But you
yeah,
can flip it on the horror side as like it's kind of like the Scooby Doo, you know.
100%.
yeah, for sure.
100%. It's that. Yeah.
Well, do we want to get
Let's
it?
get
Let's do
into
a
it.
top.
Some 20.
I've got food on the way, so
Let's do a top five.
let's get after it.
Time for the top 5.
For number 5, and I'm gonna say I am not 100% sure this is going. It has a horror tag on it, and I've seen it in horror articles for the past like few months.
Yeah.
But this is why I'm putting it at 5, which is Flowerville Street.
Yep, I've got it on my list.
They
Yep.
literally just have a image of the movie, and it's a freaking brachiosaurus, and I'm just like, I'm intrigued.
Yeah.
But
I've got it as my number 4.
It sounds
Yep.
awesome.
so like,
Anne Hathaway, weird shit's happening in the neighborhood. I think it's going to be a psychological thriller / horror.
yeah,
I'm fucking
With a
pumped about it.
dinosaur?
a family in the 80s. Yeah, a family in the 80s start to notice bizarre happenings in their neighborhood. That is literally the synopsis.
That's it. That's
so
it.
cool.
McGregor. It's got Anne Hathaway. It comes out, I think, in the summer.
Yeah, I think so.
That's awesome.
Because I'm dumb and didn't put the date on here.
Who's direct?
August
I
14th.
gotcha.
August
Okay.
14th.
August.
All right. Flowerville Street. Yeah.
All right. That's my.
I'll go for my number 5. For me, it's going to be Clayface. So, you know, the horror entry into the DC universe. It's my understanding that it's going to have a lot of influence from The Substance. It's going to be a body horror.
It's Marvel?
DC.
No, it's
Oh,
DC.
DC.
So Clayface, the Batman villain.
Oh.
Yeah.
So there are a couple different iterations of that in the comics, but the general premise is that there's like a Hollywood actor that either falls into a vat of something or takes something to become new. That's the substance kind of side of it. But think of it like substance, but with motive. So like this person ends up becoming, you know, they lose the structure in their body. They can turn into whatever and then end up losing their mind. It's been pitched as a horror.
Yeah.
And I hope that
Who's
it
in
is.
all the tags on it are horror, and look at who wrote it. Look at who wrote the screenplay, Mike Flanagan.
Oh, so it's gonna suck dick at the end.
So 5 2.5.
So I'm gonna love everything
Yeah.
about it till the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a great
Well, hold on now. Hold on. The director is
James Watkins.
right. So you got Speak No Evil.
Who's the director?
James Watkins.
James Watkins. Okay.
Did you watch the recent Speak No Evil like I say reboot, but it's like the
I
retelling?
guess not.
Oh God, with oh, why am I drawing a blank on his name? With James McAvoy.
I meant to watch it. I have not seen that.
Based on that alone, I think he's going to do really well with this. I think, yeah, I'm very excited about it. So that's my number 5.
Who's playing Clayface? It sounds super fucking cool. I was just dogging on Flanagan.
Don't you dare. Speaking of Emilio, he'll come in here and pimp slap the shit out of you.
I'll get a double titty twister.
Honestly, I don't know. I don't exactly know.
Max Minghella, maybe?
Yeah, I think that's it. I think it is Max, who is also a fantastic actor.
Max Minghella. Oh, yeah, I like that dude.
Yeah.
Very cool.
But yeah, okay. Yeah, so that's me.
All right.
My number 5, one that I am pumped about. I've seen it advertised here and there. It's Hokum.
Yep.
Starring Adam Scott.
That's my number 3. Okay.
Yeah.
It's an honorable mention of mine. I watched the trailer earlier.
Gotcha.
It looks wild.
Yeah, it's same producer as like Long Legs.
Ooh.
Same studio that did Long Legs. Same producer as somebody. I'm not familiar with the director, but it's got Adam Scott. It's about a horror novelist that goes to like this kind of inn in Ireland and ends up there's a witch that gets involved. He's there to scatter his parents' ashes.
Sold.
And
It's folk horror, yeah,
Sold.
and it looks
folk horror.
it looks
terrifying.
great.
It's fucking sold, dude.
So far, my 5, 4, 3 is out on the
That's
table.
crazy, dude.
Our honorable mentions are gonna do. That's gonna be where we see a lot of teetering, maybe.
Okay, so mine. Let me pull my list back up because the list I wrote down is not my definitive list. Because why would it be? All right, my number 5 is probably another one of Petrus's. I'm really excited about it. The first one I thought was awesome, and then at the end I thought it was fucking genius. I'm going with Ready or Not 2.
And again, my number 2 spot
I had
has
a
been
feeling.
taken. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I was going to preface it by saying, is it going to be the best horror of the year? Absolutely not. It belongs in almost all of your number 5
Yes.
spots. But for me, I had so much fun with number 1. It did the horror comedy genre so well. I like the premise. I'm excited to see Sarah Michelle Gellar. I think there's nothing about this movie that's not exciting for me.
It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be just like you said. It might not be the best film you see next year, but I bet you have a good time watching it.
There's no doubt that you have a blast.
Yes.
Yep. And that is my number 5. And for those that don't know what Ready or Not was about, or Ready or Not 2, it's just about this game. It's a conglomeration of rich families that get together to play this game, and they take the final girl from the first movie and plug her right back into it.
Yeah, the first one is a family that made a pact with the devil. They get a deck of cards, and you draw every time that someone marries into the family. You get a deck of cards, and you draw what game you play. If you draw hide and seek, then it is everyone, the most dangerous game. Everybody hunts that person to kill them. If you don't kill them by sunrise and sacrifice them, then
You explode.
Something bad happens. And it's never happened. Spoiler alert, she survives at the end. Everyone's like, oh, so there's not really a devil oh my God, we've been doing this our whole life and there's not really anything there. Everyone starts fucking
And then
exploding.
everyone just explodes in what is
And so, from my
one of the
understanding,
best endings.
2 literally picks up
Yep.
right there because all the commercials I've seen,
Yeah.
she's in her bloody
Yep.
wedding dress.
Yeah, it picks up right there.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
It's gonna be
I'm
good.
it's
so
gonna
pumped.
be really good.
I didn't put it on my top 5 because I knew it would be on y'all's.
I've got
Yeah.
some like
I just
that.
knew
Yeah. 4s, I guess.
Will, you did 5, didn't you?
They did 5.
Okay. So my number 4, Evil Dead Burn.
Yep.
We got a new Evil Dead coming out.
Also
and
my-
I'm excited.
I'm shocked that's not higher for you, Brad.
Also, my
The
number
reason
4.
it's not higher is because my top 3 have some pretty cool stuff coming.
Got it.
That's my number 1 because I love the Evil Dead reboot that has happened, and I love the original Evil Dead films.
Yeah.
Evil Dead Rise, I think, is genuinely the scariest film I've seen
It's
in a long time.
It's
Maybe
so
ever.
good, and the only
scary.
reason it's not higher is because I don't know anybody that's attached to this other than Sam Raimi as one of the 3 writers. Which, how much is he actually doing in it? But I mean, I'm pretty pumped about it.
Hopefully, not a lot with the
I
new
just- I
tone they're
haven't seen-
setting. Honestly,
Yeah,
Yeah.
the tone with Evil Dead, other than Army of Darkness and Ash versus, has always been dark.
Yeah.
So I mean, I'm pretty pumped about it. I think it's going to be awesome, and it comes out in the fall, I believe.
does.
Nope, July.
July.
Oh,
July 24th.
very cool.
he already said my number 4.
All right.
So
All right. My number 4 is one that I have just seen here lately. I haven't even watched a trailer for it yet, but I like Thomas and Mackenzie. I like stuff that she's in. It's called Victorian Psycho. It's got her. It's got Jason Isaacs.
Oh, nice.
it's in my honorable
Hey,
mentions.
I read the
yeah.
book.
Yeah. Really? How's that?
It's gonna be it's gonna be a wild ride for a movie.
Nice.
Let me. I might have to circle back because I have my review on that on my page, and I need to pull that up
Very cool.
because there is a quote from that book that will make you just super excited for it, and not in a like fun way, but in
Yes.
just a
Really?
unsettling way. Let me. I'm almost
like in
there.
a way that would satisfy 4 guys on a horror podcast.
Yeah, that's what I. Yeah,
So here we go. Where is it at?
He's about to tell us the most evil shit we've ever heard.
Yeah, so
I'm
she
hoping.
is telling a bedtime story to one of the kids, and they go to sleep.
Oh God.
And once they're asleep, she, and this is quotes, licks their little fingers before tucking them in bed. So like, she like licks on the little kid's finger for a taste.
Oh,
This
God.
is gonna
Yeah,
be
like-
crazy.
I'm gonna say I didn't like the writing so much, but I loved the story.
So
Okay.
you're pumped about this then?
I'm in. Like, I can't wait for the movie.
He's in.
All right. Cool. I'm more excited for it now than ever.
Okay. My number 4, I'm gonna go with one. I think it's gonna be really cool. I think it's an interesting take on the genre. I'm gonna go with We Bury the Dead.
Dude, that's this weekend, isn't it?
Oh, is it this weekend?
I think that comes out this weekend.
That's awesome, dude.
I think on the 2nd.
It looks-
Yeah, I think January 2nd.
It looks really cool.
Ooh.
It's about the zombie apocalypse happens. This is sometime later, and they're hiring people to be the zombie cleanup crew, like clean up the mess from the apocalypse. And it's just about these people going in and trying to salvage this city. And it just, I love zombie movies.
Me too.
It's
Daisy Ridley,
yeah,
right?
dude.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
Yeah, I'm excited. It looks good.
It looks really cool, and it looks like a fun
Absolutely.
take on it. Or not fun, but new.
Yeah, interesting. An interesting take on it.
All
What
right.
else that director is doing? Okay.
So we
have
circle
they
back
done?
to me. Oh wait, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's hear what the director did.
Did 1922, that Stephen King adaptation,
I
2017.
didn't hate that.
I liked the tone of that
Yeah.
movie. It wasn't bad.
I didn't hate it.
That's really all they've directed. They did a movie called Rattlesnake. These Final Hours, Plum Roll, not
Plum
Plum
Hole.
Hole.
So what's a plum hole?
Not a ton. Maybe they're more of a writer. Here, hold on. Anyhow,
I mean, I'm looking forward to it.
yeah. Hopefully, he does a good job. Those are the new exciting, director.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh,
It
absolutely.
looks cool.
Now, so my number 3 is a up and coming director that I'm pretty pumped about. He's only done short films, but you might know him from if you're ever on social media, like doing like looking at reels or TikTok or something. It's That's a Bad Idea. It's a comedy group of
Those
or duo
dudes.
of 2 guys,
Yes.
and they're funny.
The blonde
They
kid?
do. Yes,
Yeah.
they do uncomfortable humor, but he also is his ambition is to direct horror films, and he made a online. His name's Curry Barker. He directed Milk and Cereal, which was a YouTube short film
I heard of that.
was freaking wild. He has a new movie coming out. It's his first feature length. It's called Obsession.
Yep.
It's the synopsis is after breaking the mysterious one wish willow, kind of like a genie thing, like he
Okay.
gets to make a wish thing to win his crush's heart. A hopeless romantic finds himself getting exactly what he asked for, but soon discovers that some desires come at a dark, sinister price. And the trailer is literally him sitting in the car, calling the person he did the wish with, saying, "Hey, can I alter this wish?" And he's like, "Yeah, man, that's not how this works." And that's kind of like the trailer. But the cover is like him with a bloodied face and stuff like that. So, I mean, I'm pumped. I think Curly Barker, one, is hilarious. And Milk and Cereal and The Chair was one of his other short films. Were both great.
Awesome, dude.
I mean, we've gotten some of my favorite horror directors are comedy. I mean, you've got Key and Peele, you got
Craigers.
Jordan Peele, you got Craigers. I mean,
I was thinking
I'm
about
here
this
for it.
at the beginning of the episode is how many great comedians turned horror.
Yeah.
Like, there's a ton.
I mean, Adam Sandler. I'm waiting on it.
You didn't see
QB Halloween.
I was gonna say, you
I
didn't
say
see
that with
Hubie?
I say that with my full chest. What? Not Hubie Halloween. One of these days, I'm telling you, he's going to put out an Uncut Gems level horror. I think he can do it. I believe it.
I hope so.
Because he's got some serious dramatic chops.
Yeah, so I'm pumped about this one. I do recommend y'all get on YouTube and watch Milk and Cereal. It's under an hour,
Bet.
and it's cereal SERIL, not actual
Ooh.
cereal.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Okay, I gotcha.
So that's your
I
3.
gotcha.
Will?
All right. My number 3 director, he has been brought up before. This is Sam Raimi coming at you with a film starring Rachel McAdams.
Yep.
Super excited for Send Help. So,
It looks so good.
I didn't know it was
looks so
right.
good.
Yes, it's
I didn't either.
yeah, overlooked female worker in an office, kind of abusive, arrogant boss. They end up on some kind of overseas flight or business trip. Plane crashes, and it is just the two of them on a deserted island. And from the trailer, you can tell that this woman has been waiting for something like this for her entire life.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Because she is in control now.
It is such an interesting role for her to take on. I'm excited to see her do this.
And I think because looking at the trailer, it seems like the beginning of it, it's kind of like a classic rom-com setup almost.
Yeah. Yes.
So like the casting of Rachel McAdams is a deliberate choice to kind of set up that expectation, only to turn it into something very different.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's on my
hopefully.
honorable. It's on my honorable mentions list.
This looks awesome, dude.
It looks fun, and it looks like Misery on an island.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which did we already do your number 3, Petrus?
Yep, that's Hokum.
Okay. My number 3 is one that looks super duper fucking fun. It's got our Scream King, Justin Long, Coyotes.
Yep.
Okay.
It's just about a group of people being hunted by coyotes.
I think it has a release in select theaters for 2026, but I think you can actually rent it now.
Ooh, very
Yeah,
cool.
I think you can rent it. I think you can already rent it.
Nice, dude. I might have to get on that because
I love Justin
I
Long.
love Justin
doing
Long.
horror.
I love a
Yeah.
movie about animals coming to get you.
Then you got to watch White God, man.
Okay, bet.
Coyotes does look good.
It looks fun.
Yeah, it does. It looks like Cocaine Bear, but coyotes.
But coyotes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Love it.
Cool. Cool.
All right. Are we on twos?
We're on 2s, baby.
We're on 2.
My 2 may be one of y'all's 1. It is Werewolf.
All right, there's my number 1.
My number 2. That's my
That's my
number 2.
number 1.
I knew it, dude. Like, you cannot talk about Robert Eggers and him not be your top 3 anticipated horror film. It's gonna be, dude. Werewolves are one of my all-time favorites.
Yeah.
Like
100%.
Kind of like how Will talks about vampires. Like that's werewolves for me.
I'm with you, Brad. 100% with you.
And I am just freaking.
And the cast is decked.
Oh.
And like, it's obviously got some of his stable. You know, it's got Aaron Taylor Johnson again. It's
who
got
did so good 28 years later.
He did good in Nosferatu. You got Lila Rose Depp, Willem Dafoe, all of them from the others. Ralph Ineson.
Ooh, Innocent's
Yeah,
in it.
man.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's sick.
it is going to be freaking
That's
awesome.
gonna rule, dude.
Yeah. Ralph Ineson is one that like he slept
Oh, yeah.
on. I mean, he's got a lot of minor roles in Game of Thrones and things like that. But I think that the best of his career is yet. to
I'm with
come.
you there.
Well,
Again, I also loved him in The Witch. Shug, I know that you don't love The Witch. I love The Witch.
He is
great.
awesome.
I
in The
love
Witch.
the setting for this too. It's medieval Britain, so like,
Yeah.
I'm pretty pumped. Like, this is gonna be It's probably gonna be nominated for
Yeah.
some
for sure.
awards. Like,
It might as well get it right now.
There you
yeah,
Just
go.
give it to him.
they could
You know it's gonna
probably
be good.
they could pre-nominate it already for 2027.
And I feel like after I watched Nosferatu, I was talking to probably either Robert or Petrus or somebody at some point lately before I learned about the existence of this movie coming out. And I feel like somebody said they wished that Eggers would do a werewolf treatment.
Yeah, it might.
I don't remember who it was, but somebody said that, and lo and behold, here it is.
I've been
Yeah.
waiting for some more werewolf stuff, and I feel like it's coming.
It's
Like,
coming.
I love it.
And it's going to be visually beautiful because
It's
that's
gonna-
what he
it's gonna be
does.
amazing. I can't wait for a trailer.
It's gonna be sick.
Yeah. So now I'm cashed out.
Damn,
Yeah,
homie.
I'm done.
All right, then back to Rob. What you got for 2?
Or Will, what do you have for 2? Or was that your 2?
That was
That was my
his
2.
two.
And we already talked about my
Yeah,
1.
that was. Well, that was my 2.
So I guess on to Brad's 1.
Wait, no. Sorry, that was my 1. But my
Okay.
2 is gonna be Brad's 1.
absolutely
It's Bone Temple.
Bone Temple. Yeah,
Bone
28
Temple-
years later.
Bone Temple is gonna
Temple.
be absolutely fucking fire.
The trailer was fantastic.
It
With
is. It really
Ray
is.
Fiennes.
Danny Boyle. Yeah, Danny Boyle does great trailers. He really hits the tone and the mood for his films in it. And like, what are you gathering from the trailer if you watched it?
Yeah.
That it's going to be, what's his face? Voldemort over there.
Yeah, Rafe.
Yeah, Ray
Right.
Fiennes is over there, and he's finally figured out a cure. That's what he's been doing with the big old zombie dong.
I think that's what it's gonna lead to.
Yeah, and then you got.
But it's going to be
the
like, is he
freaking-
too crazy to do anything with it?
Well, I think the antagonist is going to be the kid from the first film.
Yeah.
Stuck in. Well, he's going to be in a position, and I'm talking about the kid at the beginning,
Yeah.
not the main character, because we see him at the last scene as an adult, and they're just this crazy little posse
Yeah.
going around killing everybody.
Don't spoil too much. I haven't got to it yet.
That's all.
Okay.
It looks awesome. I can't wait, and it's a trilogy, so it's not gonna be final when this ends.
That's awesome, dude.
Because Cillian Murphy's gonna be in 3.
Hell yeah.
Man, that's great.
That's my number 2.
I'm pumped.
And that's my number 1.
Will, I think you're the only one with anything left to offer.
No, I already.
What was your
yeah.
number 1?
All right, we already did mine. Evil Dead.
Oh,
Burn.
wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what we got on the horizon.
I've got an honorable mention that didn't come up on any of these, and I don't know if it's on anybody's
I've got a
radar.
couple, too.
Forbidden Fruits.
Oh, I haven't heard of it.
It's a culty. It from what I'm seeing, it feels like it gives The Craft vibes.
Okay.
It also it's got a great cast of like young women that I think that are kind of up and coming in the kind of rom-com, like Lily Reinhart, the girl from The Summer I Turned Pretty. It's got a good like base of young women that I think can do horror and thriller and potentially comedy. I think it's got some comic vibes to it too that I'm pretty excited about. I think it's one I can convince Laura to watch.
There
with
you
me.
go.
Well, I'm glad you said that one because I didn't have it on my list.
Me neither. I hadn't heard of that. I've got...
Shug, you were just talking about coyotes and you loving, like creature feature stuff like that. Dude, Primate comes out in 2 weeks.
I know, man.
I'm so excited for.
I know.
I'm so excited.
It almost made my
It
list.
looks.
It looks like
Cujo.
Well, so I was gonna say like pure creature feature, not the kind of like it dips into comedy or it dips in. It just the sort of like you're scared of something that could
Actually happen with an
Yes.
animal that could actually do these things to your actual fucking
Yes.
face.
I'm excited. It looks fantastic.
Yeah. I wanted
Shug, what you got?
I wanted to mention one that looks absolutely fucking insane. If you haven't seen the trailer yet, I'm going with The Bride.
Dude, yes.
Yeah.
My honorable
yeah.
mention. It looks awesome.
It looks so crazy. It looks like Bride of Frankenstein meets Bonnie and Clyde.
Yep.
It meets Gatsby meets
Yeah, it looks
And
beautiful.
again, killer cast.
Killer cast.
And Maggie
Christian
Gyllenhaal
Bale.
is directing.
Yeah, Gyllenhaal directing it, dude. She's amazing.
Annette Bening.
Yep.
Well, we also have Dracula coming out this year as well, a reimagining of Bram Stoker's.
Really?
And it's a period
Yeah.
piece, and it actually looks pretty good. But I think The Bride looks better.
Let me look at Dracula.
Oh, for sure. While you're looking that up, I'm going to drop another one that
Anything
is
on
not
your
high
radar?
on anybody's list, but I'm going to see it and I'm excited for it. Scream 7.
Oh, it's on my list.
I have a note.
They're fun.
I have a note that says, "Can we fucking put Scream to bed now?"
Can you put any of the horror franchises to bed now? I mean, what? Well, hold on.
You're not going to hear me
Have you
defending. You're
seen-
not going to hear me defending the new Halloweens either.
Have you seen the most recent two, like the reimagined, the what I would say 5 and 6? Have you seen both of
Yes.
those? And you didn't like them at
No,
all?
I think we can be done with it.
I loved them.
I enjoyed them.
I have seen them.
I thought that 5 was clearly better than 6. 6 had some things that 6 had a lot wrong with it, but it had cool things that I enjoyed about it. 5 I thought was fantastic. I thought 5 was a really good start to reboot it again.
Remind me who was in 5. Maybe I did like 5.
5 was when David Arquette came back.
Yeah.
And it was.
And also, it's got
it was
both
like
him
basically
and
Scream, but with like a younger generation, right?
Yeah, yeah. But
it's the passing of the
Yeah,
baton.
yes,
Okay.
it's both. It's new versus old.
think
But it's my understanding that 7 is supposed to bring Sydney
Okay.
back.
Yes.
I take it back. I did like that one.
And I do think 7 is going to be. I have a feeling it might be the finale.
And again, look, I'm okay with putting it to bed, but like,
I'm still going to get excited when they make one.
I'm going to get excited about it.
I've not seen 5 or 6. I did see 4 when they kind of brought the stuff back. Let me ask you this. Scream, the original one, was offering meta commentary on the genre.
Yes.
Is it still doing that in
Yes.
a way that is
Yes,
updated?
absolutely. Especially
as long as
6.
it's as long as it's
Especially
doing that,
6.
that it's commenting on the genre as it stands today, I assume it has a place.
It's always
So-
a parody on itself.
Maybe I like
So
6
so
then.
Will, do you remember in 2 where Jamie Kennedy says the rules have changed and he
Yes.
does this kind? Okay, so
Yeah.
if I'm not wrong, Brad, keep me honest here. The girl who is their movie nerd,
Yes.
their horror nerd, is a descendant of Jamie, like a nephew or sorry, a
And
niece.
I think,
lays out new
I think it
rules.
was a niece.
It's like it's like a niece, and she in 6 is basically like the rules have changed.
Yes.
So here are the new rules for you.
Yeah, and so
Okay.
it still very much has that. I think that the reason 6 was a little wonky and goofy is because I think it leaned more into that. Like for me, it's kind of a beat for beat on what 1 was, 6 was, or 5 was, what 2 was, 6 was.
Yeah.
I'm hopeful that
Oh, 7?
7 is
There
not
you go.
3 because 3's the worst fucking movie
Yeah.
ever.
It's
Three,
we should do-
the Hollywood Scream is
Trash.
just awful.
We could really dig into the Scream franchise as a whole because like it's like a codex for understanding.
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
It's like an introductory horror movie to teach
Horror.
teenagers the language of horror
Yeah.
films.
Now I think we can skip the TV series
Yeah.
Yeah,
because I think that it got the like Riverdale treatment where it tried to be something it wasn't.
That's whack.
Real quick, I got another.
Go ahead.
So Lee Cronin, who directed Evil Dead Rise, is making a mummy horror.
Ooh.
Yep.
So there's nothing. There's no trailer yet, but I'm pretty excited.
That's-
I mean, I thought Evil Dead Rise was so well
It was
done,
awesome.
and they said this mummy is going to be based off of the like a reimagining of the original source. I don't even know what the original source of the mummy was, but
Let's see. Be sure to check out our other podcasts on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. That's the Black Manifold Transmissions, the Horny Little Book Club, That Don't Work For Me, Brother, a wrestling podcast for Marks, by Marks, and Bullshitting. Am I forgetting any?
you hit them all.
Yeah.
Also, be on the lookout for new shows like The Revolution Will Be Broadcast
Revolution.
and Murder for Two.
Pumped for both.
I think they're both going to be big hits. Also, on the horizon, Off Syllabus. I don't think one we've told y'all about yet.
Still in development, trying to find time to get like some recording scheduled and that kind of thing. I'm super excited about it though. I think I think
it's gonna be
like
great.
talking about history in general. Since as a teacher, and as a history teacher, there's so much that you could get to. You really have to be careful. You have to curate
Yeah,
very carefully.
especially these days.
Yeah, what you do get to and that kind of thing, just because time is a constraint. Plus, also politics plays a role, in the
Yeah.
community that you're
Yeah.
in. But I'm excited about it. My goal
can't
is
wait.
to, in preparation for the 250th, would it be in the 250th, to really look at some of the historical origin myths that define our American identity.
Yeah,
and then
love that.
compare the myths to the historical record, like, you know, all kinds
I-
of, to get into the nuance of history that you don't have time to teach to
Yeah.
8th graders.
That's sick. I
That's
love
weird.
that. I can't wait
It's
for
going
it.
to be awesome. We've also got, if you would please go to Facebook and follow the Midnight Mass with Reverend Rott and Brother Herman Innards. You can find live show updates there. It's a good time. We're going to be doing a show. This will not be out by then, so don't worry about it. Just check the Facebook for updates.
But definitely catch a show.
Definitely catch a show. Come out. It is a good time.
Fantastic. Awesome. Loved it.
All right. Well, that does it for us over here at the Slumber Party Massacre Luncheon. So be sure to look for the monster underneath your bed and watch for the boss over your shoulder. We out.
Damn.